I can't sing Talk Fusion praises. Ma'am, with all due respect, you just did for 3 paragraphs straight.
Wait, what?
Well,
That's
the
what
product.
they're selling?
Goodbye email. Hello.
The product? No, you're shitting me right now, Danny.
No, I'm going to have a go. Here we go.
You're shitting me right now.
I'll get rid of the stupid music.
You're not telling me that the product is the video in the email.
It is.
That's not what you're telling me.
No, that is. Look,
no.
A few weeks ago, I uploaded a video about an MLM company called Talk Fusion that was selling an email client. Yeah, they were just selling an email. Well, I do not check my held comments too often, but there was one comment that was left to me that ended up in the held comments file. And it's kind of fun, so I thought we would read through it, see what they had to say.
Karma's a bitch.
Queen of Karma.
So this starts off with somebody who's very lovely commenting under my video and saying, Talk Fusion were pretty big about 10 years ago. I thought they ended up in a few lawsuits and closed. Is it a new video? Are they back? If so, they're about to attract a very special crowd of people. I wonder how they explain the previous problems they had. Sorry, wrote my comment too soon. You explained quite a lot later in the video. I'll finish watching and then comment again. I hearted this comment, I might have responded, and I went on with my life. But as you can see, 2 days ago, this amazing comment was left. You guys have me cracking up and shaking my head at the same time. We're off to a fun start, laughing, shaking their head. I'm guessing this is going to be a mix of charm, confusion, and cognitive dissonance. In all fairness, this is why network marketing is known as word-of-mouth advertising. But let's be real, when your product can't compete on shelves, you gotta rely on hype and hustle instead. When left to our own vices, it's hard to get the true story. Are you saying I didn't tell the truth here? We find some great nuggets, and how we piece it all together lands us a nice YouTube discussion. That's generous. I'd say we're piecing together red flags, not nuggets, but go off. Thanks so much. I'm happy I found you. See how long that lasts for. If you would oblige me, I'd love to come on your show and banter about the network marketing industry. Oh no, they want to come on the show. I can already hear the infomercial music playing in the background. These days, folks need opportunities, and I think the industry is amazing. Yes, you point out, not all companies have long-standing capabilities, and companies just like regular traditional corporations and small to mid businesses, they fail. This comment is mid. And okay, true, businesses fail. But regular corporations don't require their customers to pay to sell the product while pretending it's entrepreneurship. We just lost a bunch of fast food restaurants in California due to the increase of minimum wage. Not fast food workers losing their jobs. Not really sure what fast food restaurants closing down in California have to do with Talk Fusion, the MLM company selling an email client, but okay. Then you have big corporations, even the government cutting jobs and closing or relocating to other countries. Everyone associated, whether the company or the employees, need a communication tool. Sure, communication matters. But why does it cost $700 to send a video email in 2025 when Zoom, Loom, and email already exist for free? Now, whether that message is, you won't believe what happened, or we had to make a decision, someone needs to be communicating. How do you do that communication? Do you type out an impersonal detached email or letter in black and white? Or would them seeing and hearing the message directly be more effective? Yeah, but I can do that for free in my Gmail. Being that I was around 10 years ago when QRE was being birthed, and also saw the hiccups when our top income earners were deciding on QRE or Talk Fusion, and things got bumpy. I lived it all as I worked as vice president of a Fortune 500 bank. Interesting flex. But you went from a Fortune 500 VP to selling Talk Fusion kits? That's a story I'd like to unpack. Even with the change direction to physical products, from video I knew our CEO was a good businessman and knew what he was doing. I can't convey the excitement I had when I got the phone call post-COVID that Talk Fusion was going to be coming back. I've been on cloud 9 ever since. The product is top tier. It moved mountains for me as I needed to communicate with prospects, and it helped me secure fundraising for my nonprofit to help cancer patients with living expenses while going through the journey that I am now personally walking. I can't sing Talk Fusion praises.
Ma'am, with all due respect, you just did for 3 paragraphs straight. I think the choir heard you.
As I am typing here and this lady is talking in the background, analyzing the comp plan of a company that she has researched online, she has a little cough, so it got my attention.
Yes, I mentioned I was sick.
What confuses me is why not call the corporate office to understand the company and compensation plan versus share incomplete information?
Because we've seen how MLMs script their corporate responses. They're about as transparent as a foggy bathroom mirror.
Talk Fusion is a binary compensation plan, which is lovely.
Oh no. Binaries are the worst for 99% of people. If you're not at the top, you're stuck building other people's pyramids.
Lovely. It allows a regular smegular person to start their business. They are going to have 2 teams to help roll the product out to market. In the case of Talk Fusion, you have a left team and a right team. It's nice to start a partnership with 2 people I've always said would love to work with. So I picked my 2 business partners. One is a marketing guru and one is a project manager. We are having a blast finding folks that could benefit from enhanced communications.
You mean finding victims?
I say this product is amazing. It allows you to go from a baby shower to the boardroom.
That's a hell of a range for a video message tool. Next up, Talk Fusion for funerals and UFO summits?
What I love is that you can see exactly what is going on with your communications, and it's just flat out fun to use. Now add on the fact that the company allows you to get paid for sharing it. My goodness, you can't ask for more.
Bar set really low here, eh, sweetheart?
As I walk my cancer journey,
what in the emotional manipulation?
This tool will allow the Talk Fusion graphic design team to create my own personalized branded template like a digital billboard, and I can share video updates from my supporters. When I'm preparing to go to the operating room, it's hard to go live. So having this tool to share video updates and with my personal touch as a template, it's heartwarming.
It would be more heartwarming if you took that time to recover and get to better health without worrying about some business.
I actually decided to go with that expensive $700 Pro Pack you spoke about.
$700 for what exactly? Fancy templates and a private label video tool in the age of Canva, StreamYard, and Zoom? That's not investment, that's MLM inflation.
Since the young lady come through the historic comp plan from 2007, I could share that the Pro Pack was $1,499 when I was with the company 10 years ago, before video was a thing.
Yeah, and you weren't successful then. Why would you be now?
Now today, the CEO and his loving, caring wife have cut that in half.
The love bombing is wild. Do the CEO and his loving, caring wife also bake cookies and tuck you in at night? Because this sounds like founder worship.
Yes! Clap! Now the Pro Pack, which I am getting, is $700. I am going to get 10 custom templates. So I can make one for my matchmaking business, my travel business, my Platinum Group Entrepreneurs Group, and still have 7 more templates to create for my specific design.
Oh, sweetie, you're just gone, aren't you?
What makes me get that Pro Pack is that it allows me to private label it so it can reference Platinum Group versus Talk Fusion. I had to jump in on this one because this product is amazing. And the fact that the company is the first and only to do it is crazy. They aren't just grabbing and taking. They are giving back and giving individuals around the world the opportunity for second and third changes if so needed. Mwah!
More like the second or third rebranding of the same sketchy scheme. We see you.
We all have opinions about history.
Little condescending.
We can even use it to continue to stumble, or we can pick up the pieces when we find something good and use it as a stepping stone to help others while guiding them on how not to make mistakes.
What?
Whatever hiccups happen in the past, we have a loving CEO that does not give up. He is a former police officer.
That doesn't mean anything. Have you ever met Ron from On Passive? and moves with the utmost integrity. Let's be honest, if someone has to declare their integrity over and over, that's usually a red flag waving in high def. He is aligned with the Better Business Bureau and the Direct Selling Association. Yeah, that's not a good thing to me. Do you know where you are? He monitors his company closely since 2007. I thought that it was a brand new CEO. Now you're saying since 2007? Okay. And will not allow any schemes or trickery to happen. His hands and blessings are in this thing, and he has children to pass this business along to. So integrity is a must. I also have a child, so my integrity is also a must, and I don't call things scammy unless they're scammy. Sorry for ranting. This was less a rant and more a sermon. But even trying not to address what I saw is hard, so I would love to come clown with you guys. Clown is the right word, friend, because this whole comment is juggling logic, walking a tightrope over red flags, and trying to make MLM look like Cirque du Success. I would love to come clown with you guys and sit on the network marketing side of the discussion. What say you? In my hashtag Star Jones voice.
Hello, I'm Star Jones.
I appreciate the passion, but MLMs like Talk Fusion have a history that can't be glossed over with good vibes and branded video templates. This isn't about miscommunication. It's about deception baked into the model. If you want a real opportunity, it shouldn't cost $700 and a prayer. So naturally, I thought we would go and check out to Sassy 26 and see how she promotes Talk Fusion using word of mouth advertising.
Hello there, my name is T. Bissard and I want to share with you an incredible opportunity called Talk Fusion. I want to give you a whole lot of information in a very short period of time. My goal is to try to get as much of this to you. What is Talk Fusion? It's a video communication tool for businesses. As you can see, some of our large corporations like Norwegian Cruise Lines, Applebee's, RE Max, BMW, companies like that have been aligned with us for many years. And why? Because it allows you to stand out in the inbox, right?
Yeah, I don't believe that they were actually partnering with any of these companies. And if there's one thing we can say about our sassy girl here, it's boy, can she talk.
Video has taken over, right? Everything's happening via video. We can't get away from it, be it TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You know, if I can show you some of the videos, because this is a condensed version, you can see the statistics on how important email is to businesses, communications, all alike. So
this video was uploaded 2 weeks ago. Video has been a thing for way longer than that. Like, this would make sense if this came out in the early 2000s, okay? We're behind in the technology again.
This is taking a very, very complex platform and just made it into a beauty. I call it a turnkey business, right? It's as easy as 1, 2 send. So our CEO has taken over 18 million lines of code. I cannot believe how much coding has gone into the platform that we've made that we call Talk Fusion. And because of its way that they've wanted to.
I have to say that's a new one. I have never heard someone flex on the amount of code used. So it's unique.
To make it simple for us, you simply choose one of the custom templates. One of the pre-made templates that are there. There's over 1,300. Last I heard, I believe we're up to 1,500 different names, categories, you name it, we have it. You hit record, you upload a video, you hit send. What I also love about it is that your information is embedded into it. So it's like having your own personalized billboard or digital business card. Very, very professional. You can think of the uses.
If these are the templates, you can do better on Canva. I'm not impressed.
Announcements, sales things that are going on. Thank you, right? Think of the last time how impactful it could be when a business tells you thank you for your business. Charity uses, nonprofits, fundraisers, events, community opportunities, the SPCA of Florida. So what it does is it allows you to stand out from the crowd. What I really, really love, we have an award-winning graphics team, and they will also build custom templates for you. So you can get your brand, your company logos, your know your colors. You let them know what you like. They will build this for you. And you guys, when I say it did wonders for my business, I used it as a executive level in commercial lending back in the day, and it was, you're able to see what's happening, and the way that I was able to personally
back in the day. Again, I'm not seeing any like crazy custom templates here. Nothing that would be worth $700. That's for sure. They're pretty basic. This is based. Did I use it right? I'm really old.
Brand myself. It was really nice. It was like having my own personalized billboard. So, executives recognized me when they saw me out, and, it was just really nice. Well, what I love about it is it also has back-end reporting. So you can see who's watching your video emails, how long they're
Identify who's hot and who's not.
watching. Helps you with being very targeted in your branding and marketing, and being very effective and succinct in your communications, right? Even from a touching standpoint. So we have 3 packages to choose from.
Jesus
You can
Christ!
start from one package and upgrade as you please. You can get started for as little as $175. And as you know, one of the large email systems, MailChimp, just sold for $12 billion. So you imagine they didn't have video email, but you see the power of communication via email, right? And then if you have video, the statistics, like I said, are just amazing. So at the starter package, that gives you one custom template, which is beautiful. It's only $20 a month. You get access to over 1,300 of the pre-designed templates. You're going to get $2,500.
Okay, but who's gonna need this every month? You're gonna send over 1,000 video emails? I doubt it.
2,500 contacts. You're going to get 2 gigabytes of storage. You're going to get 5 minutes recording time. At the elite level, you're going to get 3 custom templates, a one-time fee of $350, and then it's going to be $40. Again, this takes care of all of your updates, your everything regarding your business, right? Very, very nice, very simple. You're going to get 3 custom templates. You're going to get double the recording time, double the contacts, double the storage. The Pro package is the one that I personally love. That one's coming in at $700. That used to be $1,500 back.
She's gonna get into the $1,500 price from back in the day again, like she did in the comment to me.
Does the young lady come through the historic comp plan from 2007? I could share that the Pro Pack was $1,499 when I was with the company 10 years ago, before video was a thing.
But you get 10 custom video email templates for $50 a month after you pay $700 for this. That's actually ridiculous. It should almost be unlimited for that price. I just don't think that what you're getting here is worth what you're paying. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm sure Sassy here will.
And it was definitely worth it. That private labeling by itself, again, but today's price, $700. You get to private label it. It's your own personal logo. It's going to give you 10 custom templates, 10 minutes of recording time, 10,000 contacts, 6 gigabytes of storage. Your business owners, people that are really serious about their brand and their business, they're going to want those Pro Packs. So these are our founders, Bab and Christy Raid, a beautiful couple, all about family. I can go on and on and on. This is sharing pictures of them and their family, the love of pets, family, career. They have it together. God, family, career, beautiful family. It's just amazing.
Seems like a pretty average American family to me, but what do I know as a Canadian? More of that founder worship.
Heart of Gold. Talk Fusion has been able to give back. Bob is very, very big about pets and
blah, blah, blah,
animals.
blah, blah,
He
blah.
was a police officer, and he was just a very loving heart. So they donated over $1 million to the Humane Society of Tampa Bay.
Honestly, for me, the fact that he was a police officer almost makes this worse. I would maybe stop telling people that.
And just done so many things around the world with nonprofits. So they do give back. You can be proud of aligning with a business like this. And I just was proud. I had a chance to go to Tampa, meet the CEO, hear about their vision, their heart, their passion, and my stakes are 100% in. So Talk Fusion is in a class of its own, and we're excited. We're excited to have fun again. We're excited about us having a simple business model that's very, very techy, right? As I mentioned, over 18 million codes of lines of coding, but we have a simple business model. And people see it, they love it, they want it. You get the fastest payout in network marketing history. 1 minute. Someone purchases the product, guess what? You get paid in a minute. it. It's fun to promote. No inventory, no shipping. There's 5 ways that we get paid.
I've talked in the past about how it's actually not good to get paid in this way and how hard it is to budget when you're being paid on the spot like that. I highly recommend looking into that. It's not a good thing.
You get paid your fast start bonuses, your team commissions. There's just several ways, but I have to give an income disclosure before I even share about getting paid and using this as an opportunity. You have to work it, right? We get paid by word of mouth. The company doesn't advertise. That's not what they do. It's word of mouth advertisement. We are paid from the field to share it with other people. And that means
Well, that's a lie because they do post promotional videos, and you, Sassy, have posted some yourself. Also, this is not a good income disclosure statement. You need to also show what a typical person in this company makes. And I do not see that chart here. Maybe it will be in the next slide. I have hope for you, Sassy. Don't do an illegal income claim now. I don't want to report you to the FTC.
You have to share it. Some people may never make $1 because they may not never share it. But I tell you, as you share it, you use it, it's very fun. It's reviving emails. You're going to love it. It's going to go, we're global opportunity, right? But if you do put in the work, you have the ability to make some unlimited income. So I'm going to share that with you. Those different packages, those 3 different packages, as you promote it, again, the company is paying us as individuals to share the business.
So you pretty much do get paid to recruit. It's just the way that they've framed it is that you make commissions off of the package. And that's like a loophole. And this is why these MLM companies should just be made illegal. Because they do grimy things like this.
They don't advertise. So every time someone purchases the product, you get $50, right? The starter package. One-time payout, right? Unlimited to how many times you can do that. Elite package is going to pay you 100. The Pro Pack is going to pay you 200. No limit to how many fast start bonuses you can have. You have team commissions. The system's looking for 200 points on the left, 200 points on the right. The way I like to
And what shape is that, Sassy? It looks like a pyramid to me.
look at this is that it's like joining a train, right? You're the engine of the train, or someone else is the engine of the train. We have leaders that have built massive organizations, excuse me, 6-7-figure income owners from other network marketing opportunities, salespeople all over the world that are aligning with us, right? And there's only two trains, right? You got a left train, a right train, or a left and a right team. Systems looking for 200 sales volume. And as that happens, you get paid $25. So imagine how long those trades. You could be rail card number 10 or rail card number 100. It doesn't matter. You're aligned.
Don't run a train on your team.
With the wonderful opportunity, we all work together because there's only a left and a right team, and that sales volume begins to accumulate, and then those team commissions start kicking out. There is a max of 50,000, I do have to say, per week, but there's also mega matching bonuses. So as you're selling this opportunity to others and folks are promoting in their various countries and markets, then the company's going to pay you a mega matching bonus. I call it thank you money. So you're going to get a 10% mega matching check, right? You get 2 levels. So as you're helping the folks that you're introducing the business to, when they get their fast start commissions, their monies, they are perfectly fine. They're rolling. The company says, you know what, we're going to give you a mega matching bonus. We're going to match you 10% of their payouts because without you, we wouldn't know them. Then they're going to give you 2 levels of that. So even helping their people to success, the company's going to pay you for that.
A lot of MLM companies do this. TalkFusion is not special for doing this, despite what Sassy wants to make you think.
He is rewarding you for being a leader and helping other people to success. We get to work together as a team because I said there's only a left and a right team, right? So because all of us are working together, the company's going to pay you. There's rank advancement bonuses that are paid out. And then the big one is once you hit the level of Blue Diamond around all the countries around the world and all the global sales volume that happens. Those that make it to the rank of Blue Diamond get a 1%. They get to share 1% of the global sales volume, and they all split that together.
They get to share 1%. They split it all together. Lucky blue diamonds. I guess the good news is hardly anyone will become a blue diamond.
So it's an incredible opportunity. For those that are looking for opportunities and have to bridge income, we'd love to share more with you. I just wanted to give you an overview. Remember, 1 minute pay, 165 countries. You can get paid immediately. The minute you start your business, then guess what? You're in position to make income. And people, when they see it, they want it. it. We'd love to have you join the team. Text the word paid right now, no spaces. Thank you so much. Be safe.
Girl, don't give your phone number out on the internet, Lord. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun with me. With that, Sassy here has obviously drank the Kool-Aid. According to her, she's been with the company for years upon years, so I'm not surprised she came to stick up for them in my comment section. It is too bad that this thing is taking her. She does seem like a sweet lady, apart from, being in this. Trust me, I've gotten a lot worse and more cruel comments. I do wish her all the best. I hope she can get out of this cult, but unfortunately, she seems pretty deep. Sassy here also decided to go to the comment section and comment to some of my subscribers. Jelly Snack said, "You're shocked that video email is the product? Kills me." Violet replies, "I'm with you, Jelly. That gave me such a belly laugh." So Sassy had to show up and say, "Lol, I cracked up too. No, it's not the video in the email. It's the full email service." You're missing the point, sweetheart. Example would be MailChimp, who recently sold for $12 billion, and Contact, services that help enhance customer communication. How many times do you get video in your email that doesn't drive you to YouTube? It's disruptive and gets people talking, which is really cool. Innovative. An email client in 2025. Danny came to comment under the thread that I read at the beginning of the video.
Talk Fusion were pretty big about 10 years ago. I thought they ended up in a few lawsuits and closed. Is it a new video? Are they back? If so, they're about to attract a very special crowd of people. I wonder how they explain the previous problems they had. Sorry you wrote my comment too soon. You explained quite a lot later in the video. I'll finish watching and then comment again.
Danny came to comment to say, "Thanks for your thoughtful comment. Yes, Talk Fusion is unfortunately back, now rebranded as Talk Fusion 2 and led by Randy Schroeder, who's been hopping from one MLM collapse to the next. Transact Card, Fitmore, Nilo Life, now this. You nailed it. They did face lawsuits and major blowback a decade ago, but instead of addressing the past, they're pretending none of it happened and pushing the same video email hype all over again. Glad to hear you're sticking with the video. Appreciate critical thinkers like you. Would love to hear your thoughts once you've finished." So Sassy shows up and says, "Darn, where he go? Jack, come back," in my Rose from Titanic voice, because I guess since I didn't respond to her, she wanted Danny to respond. Except I'm responding now, so yay! So Danny responds to her and says, "Looks like we've got a regular on the Talk Fusion Nostalgia Tour. Shout out to 2 Sassy, who's been bouncing from one video to another, defending Randy like it's 2010 again. Now she's popped up on Queen of Karma's page too, leaving more digs and sarcastic jabs. It's pretty clear she's not here for truth or transparency, just to stir the pot and romanticize the same old scam. Supporters of serial promoters like Randy don't want the heat. They want distraction. But we're not going anywhere. We expose all the reruns. Stay alert, everyone. These schemes may rebrand, but the defenders always recycle the same tactics." Honestly, Danny, couldn't agree more. I think that's a great place to leave this video. Let me know all your thoughts down below about Sassy's comment and about Talk Fusion. Make sure you give the video a like and subscribe if you're new. All the beautiful people do. And I'll see you all really soon with another one. I love all your faces, bye! I can't sing Talk Fusion praises. Ma'am, with all due respect, you just did for 3 paragraphs straight.
Wait, what?
Well, that is
That's
the
what they're
product.
selling?
Goodbye, email. Hello.
The product? No, you're shitting me right now, Danny.
No, I'm going to have a go. Here we go.
You're shitting me right now.
I'll get rid of the stupid music. Let's see.
You're not telling me that the product is the video in the email.
It is.
That's not what you're telling me.
No, that is. Look,
No.
Queen of Karma.